Welcome to Presentation Ponder Practice. Bible study cannot be engaged in haphazardly. That is, marked by a lack of plan, order, or direction. The planning should include the method, the tools, and the resources to be used. The order ought to include the path through which the understanding should come. Solicit God's help early and often in Bible study. State appreciation for the Spirit, His inspiration of the Word, and His help with understanding and applying the message. Speak the needs of the mind and heart as you prepare the heart and mind for study. Acknowledge that the flow of knowledge is from God to us, not from us to God. We need the wisdom of God to flow to us when we study His Word. Asking Him to help us understand clearly, apply properly, and live accordingly takes a humble spirit. Do you remember James chapter 1 and verse 5? If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all generously and without reproach, and it will be given to him. Do you believe it? Wisdom for handling difficult decisions in life is the focus of this verse. Where there is difficulty in understanding God's message, there will be difficulty in applying and carrying out His teaching. We need the wisdom of God when we study. We must keep on asking for His wisdom in order to use His wisdom and teaching wisely. Focused on trials, but with a much broader principle in mind, Jesus said, "Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be opened to you." Matthew 7 verse 7. Psalm 25 verses 4 and 5 read, "Make me know your ways, O Lord. Teach me your paths. Lead me in your truth and teach me, for you are the God of my salvation. For you I wait all the day." Psalm 43 verse 3 says, "O send out your light and your truth. Let them lead me. Let them bring me to your holy hill and to your dwelling places." Psalm 139 verse 24 reads, "And see if there be any hurtful way in me, and lead me in the everlasting way." Psalm 143 verse 10, "Teach me to do your will, and you are my God. Let your good spirit lead me on level ground." Listen to the many requests for God's help in the following passages. Psalm 119 verses 9 through 16. "How can a young man keep his way pure? By keeping it according to your word. With all my heart I have sought you. Do not let me wander from your commandments. Your word I have treasured in my heart, that I may not sin against you. Blessed are you, O Lord. Teach me your statutes. With my lips I have told of all the ordinances of your mouth. I have rejoiced in the way of your testimonies. As much as in all riches, I will meditate on your precepts and regard your ways. I shall delight in your statutes. I shall not forget your word." Psalm 119 verse 133 says, "Establish my footsteps in your word, and do not let any iniquity have dominion over me." Psalm 119 verse 105 is more familiar. "Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path." The aim in all of this, in asking God to speak to us, is well stated in Proverbs 3 verses 5 through 7. "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your paths straight. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and turn away from evil." I often pray for clarity of mind and understanding before and during Bible study. Clarity of heart is important as well. For the more I grow in the faith, the more I recognize my need to rely upon God when simply reading His message, understanding His directives, and applying His teachings. As you plan, order, and direct your Bible study, prepare the heart and mind, and then ask God to speak. May God bless you and your request for His help in your study.